Hey, my name is Alex and I welcome you to the first episode of my Silent Hill F playthrough. I can't even describe how excited I am for this game. It is currently 7:33 a.m. My sleep schedule was really messed up the last couple of days. I genuinely got out of bed at like 6 or 7 p.m. every day, but I knew I had to fix it for today for the release of this game. Yesterday I got out of bed at 7 p.m. and then went to sleep at like 1 a.m. Just so that I could wake up at 6 a.m. So I got out of bed at 6 a.m. because that's when the Silent Hill F early access on Steam was gonna start being playable. And yeah, so it's been an hour and a half since I downloaded the game. I just had like a little snack. Basically, the game finished downloading like half an hour ago. But yeah, I just wanted to be here as early as possible to experience this game because, like I said, I'm so excited. Like, I remember this game was announced when just like I think a couple of days after I finished Silent Hill 2 for the first time, which I think should have been in 2022. And I just remember like at the end of the very first trailer, it said like it said something like story written by Ryokishi07, and I was just blown away. Like the trailer had already got me by that point. Of course, I've watched most of the trailers that have come out since that, and they have only gotten me more excited. But yeah, like I am a huge fan of Ryokishi's work, like huge. I have so I started in more than 4 years ago, like in mid 2021. I read Higurashi, just the main chapters first. Then I read Higurashi Saikoroshi. Then I also read Mitsukushi, which is like an alternate ending sort of to the main story. And I think that's it for Higurashi. Then I read in the same year, so also 4 years ago, I read Umineko. Just the full story, of course. And I also did read the episode 8 manga alongside the visual novel of episode 8. And yeah, and as for Silent Hill, I've played Silent Hill 2. I've played that first. Then I played Silent Hill 1, I think like maybe late 2022. Yeah, I think it must have been late 2022. And Silent Hill 3 I played the year after that, so 2023. And then just a couple months ago, I finished the Silent Hill 2 remake. So yeah, When They Cry. I've not read Kikonia because I might read it as well, but as for now, there's only the first phase out, and I kind of want to, read the whole story when it's all out. But who knows if we're ever gonna get phase 2, so I might have to tap into that as well. I was considering reading Higanbana, also a story by Ryokishi, in preparation for this game, but I couldn't quite find the time. But I might still do so. It's not that long, and it also has something to do with these spider lilies, so that should be interesting. But yeah, massive fan of Ryokishi's work, like the When They Cry series, Umineko and Higurashi together. They're kind of linked if you don't know. They're my favorite series of all time, like easily. Umineko, ever since I read it 4 years ago, it's been my favorite thing ever, my favorite story, my favorite everything. And Higurashi is for sure also in my top 5. And then on the other hand, we have Silent Hill, especially Silent Hill 2. Like, it's for sure a top 3 video game franchise for me, along with like the Souls games and the Xeno games. So we got my favorite writer of all time linking up with one of my favorite franchises, like video game franchises of all time. They're both horror, so I already know it's gonna be a perfect fit. I cannot tell you how excited I am. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything I've wanted to say out of the way. So I guess let's start. Oh, one more thing. Before I started this on Steam, like when I clicked play, it asked me if I wanted to play just Silent Hill F or the Silent Hill F bonus content. I clicked on the bonus content first because I thought it was just like the deluxe edition. I think there's 2 different pre-orders. I got the deluxe edition early access pre-order, whatever. So I thought it would just be like how to get the bonus items or whatever, but it actually had like a spoiler warning when you launched the bonus content, and it said like, oh, this is supposed to be viewed after you finished Silent Hill F. So I closed it again, and because I didn't want to get spoiled. But that's very interesting. So it seems like maybe we have a situation here, something like the tea parties from Umineko or the stuff from Higurashi, something like that. I could be totally wrong, but that seemed really interesting to me. We'll have to see. And also, just one more thing, I'm probably gonna draw some parallels here, but like as I play the game, but I heard that the story continues in New Game Plus with this game, so that's very interesting, and it reminds me of kind of how the story works in Higurashi and Umineko with the different episodes and chapters. Like, for example, after you finish episode 1 of Umi and then going to episode 2, I wonder if that's how the new game cycle is gonna be handled, but we shall find out. Okay, let's start. Received Omamori Peoni. Bonuses and special items can be claimed at Hokora. Okay, a lot of Japanese terms. I did go for the oh, the music is quite loud. I did go for the Japanese voice acting and of course the English text, as you can see. Item pack, so it seems we're just getting our deluxe edition items here. White sailor school uniform, pink rabbit costume, that's a classic from Silent Hill 3, or it should be at least. So I'm just gonna turn down the music a bit because it's really loud for me. I can change it in OBS of course, but I think this should be good. So there's you can unlock the frame rate limit, that's pretty cool. I hope this also goes for the cutscenes. One of the few criticisms, like I like the game, I think the original is better, but one of the few criticisms that I had for Silent Hill 2 Remake was that, well, that the cutscenes are locked at 30 FPS. I hope that's not going to be the case here, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if it is. So I have a pretty good PC, I think doing everything on quality and stuff should be fine. Usually I have the FPS counter on the top left activated on Steam, but I don't want it to break the immersion, so I took it off for this game. Controls, we'll just figure them out as we go, I think. Okay, a new game. Action, story, puzzles are hard on default. That's really interesting. I like, I think I like it like that. I also played Silent Hill 2 Remake with the hard puzzles and I really like that. So this is for the traditional Silent Hill experience. Story is like the easiest difficulty. So there's 3 difficulties, and it seems like hard is the medium one for some reason, or yeah, Lost in the Fog. Puzzles will be more difficult for players looking for a serious challenge. I don't wanna... I kinda wanna do it, but I don't know if it's perfect for a playthrough, but... Let's just try, okay? Let's just go with it. Okay, I think we can only change our... Oh my god. We can only change our costumes because of the deluxe edition, but I'm just gonna go with the... what I think is the default one.
Hinako? お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。本当？お待たせ。お姉ちゃん。何かいいことでもあった？うん、昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。ひなこ、私ね。これお姉ちゃんにあげる。 ありがとう。
ひなこ、親に向かってその言い草は何だ。
お父さんやめてください。
純子があんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く。話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。
お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひなこをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひなこ、お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
Okay, we have made it into the game.
あってたまるか。そんなこと。
Okay, the frame rate is really screwed right now. I think I'm still on 24 hertz for some reason. I gotta see if I can fix this. Okay, we are back. I just changed some graphic settings to give me more FPS. It is weird. I'm locked to 24 hertz for some reason in the graphic settings. I have a 240 hertz monitor, by the way, so I can definitely tell. I don't know, it's a bit weird. I'll probably figure it out like after this session, but I do have between, I just turned the setting on real quick and then turn it off again. I have between like 80 and 100 FPS, so, but I think it looks better now. All right. I didn't even take a single step, by the way. I just was looking around a bit with the camera. I think it told me how to run, but I didn't look at it. Like how to sprint. Okay, I just push down the left stick, and it's a toggle. I think I should turn the camera speed up a little bit though. Maybe like this. I always think in games, like in controller games, they're too low. Oh, by the way, I'm playing on controller, if I haven't mentioned it before. I did play Silent Hill 2 Remake with mouse and keyboard because, of course, the aiming and stuff is a lot easier that way. But because this game is combat only, as far as I know, it should be fine. Okay. I don't think there was anything to interact with, was there? I kind of didn't pay attention, honestly. I was also considering streaming this game, but I'm still not sure if I enjoy streaming something that I'm playing for the first time that much, and I really don't want to detract from this experience at all, so I chose to go like what's natural for me. So I'm definitely gonna play this game the way that I want to and that I would naturally. article. Serious issues in Ebisugaoka. That's the town that this came place in. April 21, Showa 1945. That I forgot when World War II ended in Europe, but I know that Japan was still at war during this time because they surrendered like after Germany. Evening edition. The onsen geyser. How do you pronounce this word in English? Geyser? The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, Ebisugaoka of Yamabe district finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left the residents troubled. I swear, when I'm reading something out, I usually need to read over it again to actually absorb the information. I wonder, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's something about this that reminds me of that reminds me of Higurashi. 3 individuals, like with the gas, 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues that might lead to. This might lead to. Okay, so there should be, yeah, there's an onsen somewhere here, which is like a natural spring. Okay, to open the collectibles. Head down the mountain. Oh, we have a mini-map. Of course, I mean, it's a Silent Hill game, I guess, but this looks really beautiful. It looks like hand-drawn. So, I guess this is maybe me, this little face. We can actually already see quite a lot on the map, even though we haven't been there. Well, I guess it's the same in every Silent Hill game, but yeah. So it kind of looked like there was more or less a dead end up here. Oh, I think this was what they also told me with up arrow. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful arc. Shimizu Hinako. So Hinako is her first name, and I think in Japanese they often have the family name first. So Hinako. Me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me, except maybe being tall for a girl my age. I was gonna mention this actually. I don't even think I said much about the opening scene, about the cutscene. So her dad is seemingly an alcoholic, it's suggested, and she has some familial issues. And also in her childhood, she was like ostracized or whatever. But what I did notice ever since they like revealed the protagonist of this game, she does look quite ordinary. And I know that the game is supposed to deal with like gender stereotypes and such, so of course it's a conscious decision, but I think I picked up on that design choice in that regard. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid, since I preferred playing with boys, which they also mentioned in the opening scene. I will admit, I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once, I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. So it seems like she's not conforming to, I guess, the stereotypes of women at that time, maybe. I also like this journal, how there's entries about everything. It's really nice and more personal, I think, to the character, to Hinako. Shimizu Kimie, my mother. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then. But maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just cannot, will not, accept her way of life. Shimizu Kanta, my father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband, and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Stay off the booze, guys. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Junko. Kinuta Junko, so she has a different last name. So is she married already? My older sister, she's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and her face is like scribbled over, like it's like ink over her face. That's interesting. Is she maybe, I don't know, is she maybe dead or something? She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born, until she left to get married. Yeah, that explains the different last name. Wait, could I go further down? No. Okay. So yeah, when I play games, I really do look at a lot of details. Just keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Entry to mountain prohibited.
土砂崩れで通れない。昔はここ登ったな。
I really like the voice acting, and I also like that they gave you the option to like choose it. I don't think the English voice acting is bad. Probably, I think I watched one trailer with the English voice acting. I think it was the Gamescom trailer, and it seemed fine. But I usually just go for the original, you know. Same with movies. Like, I watched a French movie not too long ago. It was called Portrait of a Lady on Fire, and that was, well, in French. I don't know. It's just natural to me. Nothing unusual, I guess. Also, does she stop sprinting like on her own, or like can she only sprint for a while until her stamina goes out? I know there's supposed to be like a stamina meter and stuff, but I wonder if it also goes for sprinting. No, just when I stop running. Local doctors note, there have been sightings of foxes coming into town recently. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and echinococcus, to name just a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Okay. I have actually met a fox recently, and like I was hiking with my friends in like a mountain range called the Harz in Germany, and we have met a fox there. It was really friendly, but it also got like really close to us. It was kind of small as well, and the fur looked a bit weird. I don't know. I don't think it had rabies or anything, but it looked a bit weird. Especially like how it wasn't really scared of us, but I like foxes, they're cute. Also, I think I can turn the game just a little bit louder, actually. Maybe like this? Yeah, should be fine. Knock knock. What are they growing here? Little stutter. Guess I'll pray. Rest at a Hokora, and the journal is updated.
私はどうしたら。
Okay, so at these Hokora you save and probably can do other stuff later on too. Kuzunodai. Wait, what is 2 in Japanese? Ni? Nichome. So, set the like the date? I don't know the months in Japanese, I think. Head down the mountain. Yeah, that's the current objective. My journal is updated, I think. Yeah, here I have a different tab at the top. Use A when in front of the Hokora to see a list of things you can do. You can save your progress by going to the record. Wait, there was something else. Second page. Collectibles. You might come across valuable items and information while exploring. Use whatever this button is and go to the collectibles page to view which key items and documents you currently have. Should be this, I think, maybe not. No, here's the collectibles. I don't have anything except the documents that I just found. Wait. Okay, this is the map button. I think this was closed. No, never mind. Yeah, we can go there from down below later on. Maybe this is a shortcut door? I don't know. It's crossed out on the map, so... In the Silent Hill games, usually there was like a difference between like doors that are like broken or something, like that you just cannot open, or ones that you can unlock from like behind, like from the other side. But I think the red X probably means... or some mushrooms? The red X probably means that it just cannot be opened altogether. Oh. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women, so pure they even make flowers blush. Oh yeah, we still, as far as I'm aware, don't know what the F stands for in this game's title. Silent Hill F. Could be flowers, but I've seen all sorts of theories. Drinking at this time of day? Maybe it's your father's friends or something, I don't know. But yeah, that article expressing the ideal of, I guess this time, that all a woman's purpose is to get married, of course. Oinari-sama. So that's the fox god Oinari. I wish we could zoom. This one's missing a head on the right. That's quite cute. Oh, it's so big on the map, now that I found it. Some coffee. Anything back here? Another empty bottle. Got quite a lot of heavy drinkers here, it seems. Assuming that's alcohol. Some more mushrooms. I think they are mushrooms. Wonder if that means anything. Oops. Shizuruya. Okay. Where's that? Where could that be? Okay, it's all the way down there. Quite a ways to go. New page. Wait. Okay, so the second page for some reason is new, I think. Used to open the map. As you progress, objectives in place of note will be marked. If you are unsure what to do next, you can check your current objective by using Y. So yeah, as has been made abundantly clear, this game is quite different from traditional Silent Hill games, but I am very open to that approach. I think most of the older, I guess, Silent Hill games, most of the ones that are considered good, I don't know, are very similar and like very similar formula, and I don't know if people always want the same game over and over again, like it does get stale after some time, so I'm in favor of this. Article: serious issues in Ebisugaoka. Starting around May, Ebisugaoka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division, what a name, predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse, I don't know who that god is, I think, have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division, PDPD, is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. Ooh, you could clean this one up. Is that the... Wait, how do I quickly open... Oh wait, I didn't even read this. Ebisugaoka. I live in the small rural town. When did I find this? Of Ebisugaoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction. They have a dam here as well. Sorry, but there's so many parallels to Higurashi, even if it's super random. Going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The grand iron bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of this sorry town's former glory. Okay. Inari-sama. Inari-sama Ebisugaoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, also referred to as Oinari-sama, okay, so that is the fox, right? Or not? Is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. I've read the name before, Oinari, no? They are known for the offerings preference of Abura aged tofu. I don't know what Abura is. Pierced through with an old needle. It seems like other towns don't have these customs though. I'm guessing there might be something special only we do for Inari-sama here in Ebisugaoka. Damn, sounds almost like Oyashiro-sama from a certain visual novel. I've forgotten what year we're in actually. What time this game plays in? I think it was like the 60s or something, but I'm not sure. What the hell is that? So Oinari, Inari, it's the same, right? Also referred to as Oinari-sama, yeah. So I think that was the fox god, but I might have forgotten. Like the one these statues are made for. I hear something. Kind of sounds like a dog. Okay, also something I wanted to say, let me get this out of the way before I'm proven wrong, but I expect this game to not be as scary, I guess, as like, I don't know, the traditional Silent Hill games. For some reason, when I first played it, Silent Hill 1 was actually the scariest for me, even though I played it like after Silent Hill 2, like the original one.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
Another, or like a dead bird. I really like that shot with the mirror. Better find another way. Yeah, this is blocking our way. Yeah, quite a lot of ways, in fact. I think there's like a good amount of like extra exploration and stuff. I remember seeing like a shot where you could like squeeze through like buildings. What was that sound that we heard like 2 minutes ago? Oh, I think this is what I was talking about. I also wonder if these pop-ups like will always appear. Well, we're not quite alone yet. Still some people left here, I guess. So someone has died. In perhaps a mysterious way. Pretty straightforward so far. I guess we're still in the tutorial.
裏切り者。
サクコ、
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Sakuko, I think her name was. Interesting how she called us a traitor twice, or I guess she might have meant us, I don't know. In the beginning and in the end. It's very I cannot make another comparison, but it reminds me of Higurashi with like, I mean, it's just his writing style, you know? Ryokishi's writing style, like, I guess the uncanniness, and I don't even know how to explain it, like the little offhand remarks, like the little remarks that seem like a little off and out of place, and you're not sure, or like the characters might not be sure if they've just overheard them. That's the vibe that I got from it, at least. Where'd the driver go? Was it this? I think it was this a vehicle. It looks really weird. That's not a normal truck. So I guess we're gonna meet her at the at the store. At least that's the plan. 500 yen for something something. Don't tell us we'll have to escort Sakuko. Oh, I honestly cannot wait to see what the combat feels like. I feel like we might find out soon. I keep pressing the wrong button. When are they going to be finished? Well, in my town they're not any faster either with constructions. Hey, there's someone sitting. A boy. From the looks of it. Also notice how it's not as foggy as like the traditional Silent Hill games. A shoe. Well, I guess. Let's look at the journal first. Shizuruya General Store. I think we got this pop-up before. It might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it the candy store because half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up here, though we usually just sit outside and chat. So Sakuko was the girl on the balcony. Oh, I like that little drawing. It's really cute with the stars. Igarashi Sakuko, one of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. I don't know, I just like something just struck me. I wonder, this is so random, but imagine if her sister's actually dead, and that's like the person that the death that the people were talking about when we squeezed through the buildings. Maybe that's why I'm gonna assume that Hinako thinks of maybe Sakuko to, like, she thinks that she might see her as a traitor or something like that. Maybe her sister Junko or someone else has died and she thinks they're blaming her. I don't know. Just something that just popped into my head that could be a possibility, but I have nothing to go off so far. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town, so you're the Rika of this story. Okay. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. Oh, that's cute. Shu. Iwai Shu. Well, that's also a cool drawing. The dyed hair and the flashes and the UFO and the pill. Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. Well, are they together or? We've been having playdates for as long as I can remember. When we played make-believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it just kind of stuck. Okay. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Shout out Big Shu. So we have Hinako, Sakuko, and Shu.
Yo, Aibo.
シュウ、
Aibo.
あのさ、
うん、なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ、
シュウくん、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。
リンコ、
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。ねえねえ、昨日のラジオ聞いた？聞いた。でも途中で寝ちゃった。ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
What the hell? What is this camera? I'm running into the camera. I hope there's not gonna be any obstacles. Oh my god. Can we jump? Do we need to jump somehow? What would have happened if I went that way? No, 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 let's go of me. I've lost health. Oh no. Which way, which way? Follow the light. The light is your guide. There's so many ways. Okay, that was the wrong way, I guess. Oh my god, that fog monster is so close. Oh my god. Am I good? No, 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 I thought I was good. I thought I was good. I just wanted to take a breather and give some comments on what we just saw. Oh my god. I would have forgotten everything by the end of this. I did not expect things to go down so quickly. Oh no. Oh my god, no. Have I ran into a dead end? Oh my god. Junko? Oh my god. Come on, lock in, Hinako. Itai.
これ週にもらっててよかった。
Note from Shu. Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Okay, let us just take a breather. There's so many things I just wanted to say. Okay, so first off, the music. I like that song that was playing when she was with her friends. And I just remembered that there's so many great composers on this game. There's the absolute legend Akira Yamaoka, who's done pretty much every Silent Hill soundtrack ever and has always delivered. There's Dai, who's worked with Ryokishi since the answer arcs of Higurashi. Also funny story between the two. I guess I'll just explain quickly for like the people who may not be so familiar. When Higurashi came out, like the first 4 episodes basically, so like the first half of the story, Ryokishi, the writer, just used songs that he basically found free to use online, and then Dai, a composer, like emailed him saying like, oh, I played your game and these songs that you're using, trust me, I can do better, and basically just hit him up and told him he can do a better soundtrack. And then for the second half of Higurashi, it's pretty much entirely more or less composed by Dai, and it's so good. And he also worked with him on Umineko and I think on Kikonia as well, probably some other stuff too. He's an amazing composer. And I think Zaki is also on here, who's also worked on Umineko and maybe some Higo soundtracks, I'm not so sure, but yeah, you can tell we have some legends working on this. But okay, so the soundtrack. Rinko, I think she has a crush on Shu. At least it seemed like it when she first entered the scene. I did not expect the Sakuku thing. Like, I thought we were just having like a cute friendship moment before everything goes down, but no. Just like things started growing out of her, like and yeah, the fog was coming. I just talked about the fog just before that scene. So maybe like at the very beginning of the game, I think it was the first note we found about like those gases. I want to take a look at that note again, but I think when I go out of this menu, things might become hectic again. But maybe that fog is like connected to like the gases in this area from like the geyser or something like that. And maybe she's like, maybe Hinako is just like tripping, you know, because of the gas, and maybe imagining some of these things. It looked like that a bit as well from the direction. But I'm sure there's something, even if maybe that is true, I don't know. there's gonna be something deeper than that, I'm sure. I'm familiar with your game, Ryokishi. Okay. Okay. Oh, and the painkillers. There was a pill. There was a pill on Shu's drawing. So I guess this in connection to the painkillers he's mentioning. Yeah, and we already saw, like, we just saw our health bar, and I really like the design of that. Is just what I wanted to say. Not used to having a health bar in these games. I did. Was there one in? No, the screen turned red in like Silent Hill 2 remake. I even turned that off. So because I think it's immersion breaking, but I think in this game it will be fine. It's a different kind of game, and I like that. We can maybe just take a look at it a bit more closely in a second. But I like the design of that. Like, I forgot what it was. It was like a circle. I don't know. Red capsules, painkillers and capsules, relieves pain and raises spirits. This is what we saw on Shu's drawing. Slightly restores health and current max sanity. Oh yeah, there's sanity. Okay, we can talk about that a little bit more in a second. I want to play more than talking. That's better. Please let everyone else be okay. Okay, so L and okay, my controller is, I have a Nintendo Switch Pro controller and an Xbox controller, so the buttons are a bit different, but I have 10 of them. Okay, so it's actually Y. Okay, this is a bit confusing. Because for me, Y is actually on the left and X is on top, but I still need to press Y to consume them. Okay, which one is the sanity meter? Is it like the flowers? By the way, the flowers is the thing that I think looks beautiful. Also like how the HUD goes away if it's not like, I guess if you're not in action or low health or whatever. I did want to look at the note. Where were the notes again? Oh, it's in the collectibles, right? No, in the journal, no. Oh, documents. A box for over-the-counter antipyretics. What a word. I think this is what I wanted to take a look at again. Yeah, the guys here reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. I don't know. There's gotta be a reason why there's notice in the game, right? It has to be connected to something. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. Well, I think Sakuko had a little bit more than just skin sores in that scene, but okay. And strong concentrations of arsenic. What is arsenic? I need to look up so many things. Or it's the arsenic, I don't know. Maybe that's also a gas, I'm not sure. Journal. Something more about myself, it seems. Here. I like how they mark, like, what's new. Well, would be bad if they didn't, I guess. Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious. But Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister and have always done what she's asked of me. Or at least I've tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is, until she got married, of course. Nishida Rinko, one of my friends. She's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she's set her mind to something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Maybe in relation to Shu. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. Come on. Do I not have, like, insane game sense on this one, bro? I instantly knew. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. So, like, it seems like the setup is that Hinako and Shu are like, they're like best friends, but maybe Rinko might assume that like Hinako is interested in Shu or something. So maybe some jealousy or something could start to come into the picture. Yeah, it just seems like with the rolling in insects, rolling in dirt stuff, and Hinako being like a track and field girl, seems like they on paper would fit more together, which could add to Rinko's jealousy if it does come up. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure if we are out of the trouble just yet. Bandage. Bandages coated with ointment used to stop bleeding. Application is taught in all local schools. Greatly restores health. Which button was it? LB. Okay, so I might have to change the controller layout like after this episode for the buttons, because it is a bit confusing that it's different on here than it is on my controller. Okay, I have 7 pills, 1 bandage.
ここどこ
Koko, Doko.
急いでサクコのとこに戻らないと
Think Sakuko is done for, sis. I wonder if we'll see Sakuko again, or if she's like out of the picture now. Because either she's dead, or at least we assume her to be dead. By the way, back to Shizuruya in general store. I think we'll see her again though. View your objectives, see more with up. We already get combat. Okay. Health. Taking hits will cause you to lose health and you will die once it is fully depleted. Make sure to use items to recover health as you go. Equipment. When you want to use an item, you must first go to equipment under down arrow and select items. I don't think we've done that yet. Then put the item you would like to use in your item shortcut. You can use an item in your shortcut with LB, and yeah, if you run out of a certain item, then collect more of it. You won't have to re-add it to your shortcut. Okay. So it's like Dark Souls. Okay. And here you can choose. Wait, do you have 2? I guess you can equip 8 items at the same time. So if I press RB, okay, nothing happens. I don't know. Is the green thing the stamina bar? No, okay. At least it doesn't deplete with sprinting. So we can climb up here or go behind this house. Oh. Shout out exploration. A single red capsule. Can jump over here maybe? Guess that's the only way. Oh, I really can't wait to see the combat. I'm so curious.
誰シュウ
Okay, we're good so far.
シュウリンコ
Sakuko, what about her? Oh my god. We do not have a weapon yet. Is that you, Sakuko? Use B to evade enemy attacks. Oh yeah, there's dodging, I forgot. If you dodge just before an enemy's attack lands, you will perform a perfect dodge and recover your stamina. So the green bar is the stamina, okay. Can we log on to enemies? Okay, it takes quite a lot of stamina. How fast can you... Okay. Wait. I think the controller rumbles like slightly. Wait, when you are supposed to dodge. Oh my god. Do we just run past it, I guess? Bye. I love that enemy's design, by the way. It's so freaky, creepy, and they introduced it pretty well. You can escape from combat by getting out of enemy sight. Okay. It's quite slow, which is probably a good thing. I do not want to... Oh my god. Get circled in or anything. Come on. Something. 9 red capsules. No. Please just pick them up. Oh. No! Oh my god, what am I doing? I didn't mean to go around it. Oh my... Please just give me a weapon, please. Grabbed by enemies. You will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If you have chosen story as your difficulty level, being grabbed by enemies will not cost your current max sanity. Okay. Oh my god. Jeez. It's so tight. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anything. Oh my god. They know what they're doing with this level design, bro. This is so claustrophobic. Oh my god, I think there was so many ways I could have gone, no? Okay, I think this loops back. Sort of. Where am I supposed to go? Where's this? Wasn't I supposed to meet up back here? Okay. I feel like we're so far away. Please just let us get a weapon. Static noise. Yokan. A jelly-like dessert filled with red bean paste. A bite-sized delight. I would love to eat that. Greatly restores health. Can also be used as an offering. Okay, by the way, offering certain items at Hokora will allow you to receive faith. Our sanity is still filled to the max, by the way. I forgot to look if it's like, if it filled back up or, yeah. Attacking, dodging, or running will in-combat deplete your stamina. If you run out of stamina, you will become out of breath and won't be able to act until you have recovered. Use speed to evade enemy attacks. If you use dodge just before an enemy's attack lands, you will perform perfect dodge and recover your stamina. If you use B in the middle of your dodge, you can perform 2 in a row, but at a greater cost to your stamina. Okay, so should chill on the dodge spamming, on the roll spamming. Fleeing. The key to survival is knowing when to stand your ground and fight and when to run. You can escape from combat by getting out of the enemy's sight. So I guess technically you could probably just more or less avoid all fights. I guess there's probably no leveling up in this game, so or maybe there is, I don't know. Additionally, enshrining objects within a Hokora will allow you to receive faith. Using faith, you can draw 4 Omamori, pray to receive various benefits using a blank Ema, clear mind to recover sanity. Okay, so it sounds like your sanity doesn't actually recover so easily. If you've chosen story as your action difficulty, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokora. Okay, so it just heals you fully. Wait, was there some more new information? There's a lot of like info dumping and lore dumping right now, but I think that's fine. Oh yeah, I like how we seemingly get some info on the monsters too. Thorgtown, a monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way that it was hurt. Interesting. So, doing harm to others when you've been harmed. Anything else? I wonder if that person's voice was like anyone specific inside of the game, you know, maybe our sister's Junko's husband or something. I don't know. she said, I think, that her sister started to change or something when she got married, or she just lost all contact with her altogether. Maybe she also has a patriarchal husband. Okay, where did the monster go? I doubt that it can just despawn, but I don't hear anything. I think we didn't go to the right. This is where we came from, I know, but I just want to see if there was any item or something. I'm not scared yet. Okay. I wonder how well like enemies can hear me and stuff, so I can go up there. Like whether it's would be smart to just keep running or to choose a more sneaky approach. Okay, I cannot tell which way is like the intended way, so oh, it's hard to say. I guess I'm just gonna try climbing up there. Already forgotten what the, oh my god, what were they called? Like the little shrines that you can rest at and stuff were called. Also, they seem to be really sparse, right? I think we've just seen one of them yet. I wonder if you, yeah, I guess you need to use them more or less to save. Minigame autosaves, but it's like the red squares, I guess, in Silent Hill 2. Use A when near drawers or boxes to search them. Exploration. When looking around, use A when drawers or boxes to take a look inside. Yeah, it is a video game, so. Okay. Which way do I go? I don't want to miss anything. Okay, I think I'm gonna check out the other way because it looks like it ends up here. Ooh. Sounds, bro. Local doctor's note. There are cases where patients see an improvement in their symptoms not by taking medicine, but rather by simply talking to a doctor. The cause of this phenomenon lies undeniably in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. That's interesting. So it's like, kind of like praying to your god is kind of like therapy or something. That's an interesting way of looking at it. Even among the younger generations of this town, there are many who believe praying to Oinari-san will soothe pain and speed up the healing process. One's fortitude of faith is thought to have direct relation to potency. So I guess that's the explanation for the gameplay mechanic of faith, kind of. There are even some town elders who claim to have had broken bones miraculously mended after praying to Oinari-san. I really hope that I did. Where? Are you fucking serious? On the roof? Are we being so serious right now? I don't know if that's the same monster from before. Oh my god, there is a second one. Well, this is awkward. I hope it cannot throw the knife. I really hope. Can you like get out of the way? This is sort of where I need to go. Okay. Oh my god. Can you climb? Please, no. Oh my god, okay. Okay, just run. I was not ready for the jump. Little autosave, not too bad. Just go inside, Yeah, just march right into someone's house. Okay. Any safe save point. Y'all don't happen to have a shrine here? Just have a look around. Look at the little fox statue there. They were having some pills after dinner, a little dessert. I wonder if I doubt that the monsters can enter right from outside. It's probably a closed off level more or less. Could really go for a shrine right now. Okay, I was gonna say, why is there nothing up here, but I'm just not used to these doors. Man, I really don't want to get jumped right now. There's blood, so maybe let's save that for last. Can't open it, okay. That's maybe a good thing. So is this the front door? This is a weird kitchen. Need to find a key, okay. Key to get outside, I suppose. There's only one way where it can be. Where the blood is. It's coming from the window sill, right? Is that a doll? It's a piece of... Is that a face or a mask? Oh my god. Examine. So it's a pendant. Oh. It's still moving, that's disgusting. A key with unknown bloodstains, not sure what it unlocks. That mask is hideous. I wonder if they're all just wearing masks like the monsters. What happened here? So did it exit here or did it come inside? Bro, it's just... Can you just close the window? We still don't have a weapon. Wait, do it. Fuck. Oh my god, just run. I was gonna say, I wonder if we have to equip like the yokans and stuff. Please open the door. The key doesn't fit? Are you serious? Are we so dead ass right now? We have to go where the monster came from, surely. I really want to explore, but... Use bloody key. No, wrong way. Jump? Or go down? Return to Shuzuruya General Store by avoiding monster. This is good. I gotta say, I feel so helpless in this game. Like like way more than in Silent Hill 2. Like way more than in any Silent Hill game. Like, you know how they always talk about how like James isn't like a trained soldier and stuff like that, and how he's like sort of like helpless, I guess, and stuff against the monsters. It's way stronger in this game. Like, you really do feel just like some teenage high school girl who has no clue what's going on. Especially because I don't have a weapon. We'll see how it is when I'm strapped up and stuff, but I really like, I think that's a good thing, of course. Like, this really is good atmosphere and stuff. Okay, bye. Dude, no way we have to get past. Oh my god. I feel like I haven't even done like a good dodge yet. I mean, I'm mostly just running, so this is definitely a bad decision, but I want to see what's over here. Antique comb. A small hairbrush specifically made to be used in religious ceremonies, a type of offering, yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. Oh my god. She's so out of stamina. Can I just rest here? Hokora. Some offerings not only recover health and sanity, but can also be exchanged for faith at Hokora. So use faith at a Hokora to fully restore your sanity. If you have chosen story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokora. So that sounds good. Use faith you have received at a Hokora to obtain Omamori. Okay. Hold to close. Can I rest here while the monster is chasing me? I guess I can. Okay, let's see what else I can do here. I can enshrine some items that I found. I can draw Omamori. Receive a random Omamori. I don't think I quite understand yet what an Omamori is. Claim any special items and pre-order bonuses here. Can I do that already? Slightly restores health upon picking up food items. This is like a charm. Shriveled Abura Age. Okay, so I think I read Abura H before, but it's probably Age, I guess. Fried tofu that became too hard and dry to be edible. Oinari-sama's favorite offering. Type of offering, yeah, okay. Divine water. That looks really cool. Fresh mountain water. It's said that those who drink this water will be blessed by the gods. Fully restores current max sanity and reduces sanity damage taken for a set time. Can be used as an offering. Okay. First aid kit. A box containing various medical supplies that can be used to treat wounds of all kinds. Essential for any home. Fully restores health. You received following item. Okay. So do I need to equip that? Oh, okay. So the Omamoris, I guess, are like talismans, kind of. Do I need to equip them somewhere? Or do I have them instantly? I think I might want to enshrine some items already. Okay, so I need 300 faith to draw my first Omamori. Do I see how much? Yes, I think I see how much I get. I kind of don't want to keep some of these health items. Because I mean, if I play good, I don't need them. I don't think I need this for anything other than faith, so I get 300 and the first Omamori costs 300. This seems like the intended thing to do. So let's draw our first Omamori. I wonder if it's always... Okay, yeah, it says draw a random Omamori, so it should be random. Omamori Plum. Increases max stamina. That sounds really strong, no? Okay. Next one costs 400. Could do it with this one, and I think, yeah, I don't need this for anything else. Man, this is like gambling. But interesting that you cannot use these as offerings. I thought you could use healing items. Maybe not all of them. Yeah, because this one you can. Okay, yeah, I guess. But they don't give a lot anyway. Can draw one more Omamori. Omamori Clam decreases enemy line of sight. That doesn't sound that strong, but I think I'll take anything right now. Well, I guess I'm gonna save again. Okay. So, oh my god, I think I hear it behind me. Equipment. These are weapons. Okay, Omamori. I can only equip one at a time, I think. Maybe I can equip more later on. I think I'm gonna have to go with the max stamina, no? Yeah, I think you can probably equip like 5 or so at the end of the game. It looks like there would be room for 5 slots. I'm scared. Can I open my map? Yes. Okay, so I can go towards the right. I think this is not exactly where... Like, I'm not right now exactly where I need to go. I think the monster forgot about me. Examining objects when you're near certain objects, you can examine them by using A, move the camera, or take a closer look. After doing so, you can use A to examine an object related detail, equipment. Oh, this page. Omamori contains a multitude of abilities that you can equip as many as you have slots available while not in combat use. Okay, so you cannot do this while in combat. And go to equipment to select and equip Omamori. Omamori can be obtained by drawing for them at Hokora. In addition, special Omamori can be found as you progress. I wonder if me resting at the Hokora sort of like got me out of combat. You can increase the number of Omamori you can equip by praying at Hokora? How do I pray? Anything else here? No. So wait, so can I do that? Pray? Equipment. No, still just one slot. I don't know. I wonder if they can hear me at all if I'm walking like this. Man, this is so claustrophobic. Would we have ended up here if we went the other way? Bro. I hear something. Oh, I might want to go back and check the other way. Oh. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get jumped here? Okay, fuck it. We're gonna grow some balls and try running past the enemies. I think was 2. What's the worst that can happen? At worst, I'll die and just respawn, right? Oh, I'm sure there's different endings as well. Maybe they depend on how you played the game. That's one of my favorite mechanics in Silent Hill 2. I think that's such a cool way to create a video game, like something that you could never do in like a book or something. Also really like the endings of the Silent Hill 2 remake. But I just saw something moving. Why do I feel like this is a trap? There's no way it's just like... Oh wait, there's an item. Okay, cool. So nothing's gonna chase me. I swear it sounded like the monsters were right behind me when I was at the... What are the shrines called again? Hokora. It sounded like the monster was right behind me when I was at the Hokora. But it doesn't take stamina to run, right? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe when I'm in combat I might have to pay attention to that. I'm really surprised that we still don't have a weapon. I mean, we've encountered like 6 monsters or so at this point, but I think it's a very interesting game design choice. I'm sure not everyone is going to be a fan of it, but I think it's really interesting and fits the story and the atmosphere. What is this?
Rinko?
No. Is that Rinko? Lock in, Hinako. No more running away. It's gotta be Rinko because she screamed for Shu's help first. Okay. RB to large attack. Though you won't deal much damage, you will be able to attack more swiftly. RT to heavy attack. Your movements will be slower, but you will deal far more damage and have a high chance of stunning enemies. Enemies take more damage while stunned. Use X to lock. Okay, so I can lock on. Okay, use X again to cancel. I think X is a Y on my controller. We'll see. Yes, or? No, okay, so this one is actually X. What's it? Okay, I was just slightly too slow. I want to dodge perfectly. Okay, I think I did a perfect dodge. I don't know how, but I tried dodging when it did like the weird... Wait, weird effect like this. I don't know if I need to dodge when that... Oh, despawned. That's interesting. I don't know if I need to press the dodge button when it has like that color around it, but... I did it somehow. I don't know. I think I pressed dodge like twice. Don't miss the bandage. Can I see my health, by the way? Okay, I guess if I press this. I think the pills had a secondary effect, didn't they? Hey, wasn't this supposed to be a new page? Oh, attacks. Yeah, we've just read that. Okay, just the max sanity it restores. They restore as well. So the weapons have durability. Durability high steel pipe, a rusty but sturdy steel pipe. It's long enough to make work as a makeshift weapon. Very silent to the core. I'm gonna heal up a bit more. Dude, I need to change my controller layout on Steam. So it's so weird. I still lock on if I actually press X on my controller, but for here I need to press Y on my controller. Wait, no, it makes sense. Never mind. It's just the directions look different. Oh, I just pressed this. What is this? Oh my god, it cost my sanity. I didn't mean to do that. I think I just pressed something that wasn't explained yet. I pressed LT or whatever. Oh, I can also log on if I press the right stick in, I think. I just pressed my right stick in because I'm used to Dark Souls, I guess. Counter certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when it is possible to counterattack. When a visual hint is shown, use RT to perform a counter. Oh, so I just tried to dodge when that thing appeared. I should have just done a heavy attack. Counters. A visual hint indicating that a counter is possible will be visible for longer when I use it. Okay, I just did that, but I think that costs sanity, right? If no visual hint is shown during an enemy's attack, that attack cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear while Hinako is attacking or dodging, so keep a close eye on enemy movements. Okay, we're so gonna counter this one. It's interesting you can... I think I'm just gonna use the right stick to lock on. I want to counter. Come on. Okay, I pressed it at the right time. Maybe I was too slow. Die. I wasn't still alive. Okay, never mind. Okay, so the combat does feel pretty good, I gotta say. The counter timings are still a bit weird, but that'll be in every game that you gotta get used to it. Yeah. Kind of seems like you don't actually have as much time to press the button as the thingy shows up. Because I think on the first one I should have gotten it perhaps too, but I'm not sure. So far so good. Toolkit. Portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair. Restores equipped weapons durability. Okay, the weapon will even disappear if it's broken. Toolkits can be used to restore weapons durability. What is that moon symbol? Is that my durability? I need to see if it goes like down. Your sanity will deplete when you use focus or take psychological damage from enemies. When not in a state of focus, your sanity will recover after some time. Okay, so the sanity meter, this is well, maybe you know the game Eternal Darkness, maybe not, definitely look it up. So for the, what was it? Wait, here's steps. Nintendo GameCube, I think. Oh, I'm so bad with Nintendo consoles. But there was a game called Eternal Darkness and it had a feature called the Sanity Meter. You should look it up, but it's a bit more in depth, I think, than in this game. But it was patented by, like Nintendo had a patent patent, I don't know how to pronounce that word, for it, which I think ran out like last year or like early this year, which is pretty interesting. So it seems they're going for something kind of similar in Silent Hill F with it. Just that it's a bit more simplified, because in Eternal Darkness, I haven't played the game, by the way, I want to play it, but there's so many like different things that can happen if your sanity goes down, from what I've heard. Okay, so shoe. I also need to wait. Does my stamina also? Okay, so this doesn't take that much stamina. Imagine I get jumped now that I'm depleting all my stamina to try it out. That does take quite a lot, and you're really slow with it. Watch someone jump from up above onto my head. Ramune, I've always wanted to try these out. Like drink them. The best selling soft drink in town. It packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. Greatly restores current max sanity. Can also be used as an offering. So this only restores your sanity. I really wonder how much I'll have to manage my sanity. I swear I feel like I hear like small steps all the time. Oh wait, you automatically equip your thingies. So I guess... Wait, how do I open the... Oh, okay, RB after I press this one. Dude, I forgot what all of these even are. First aid kit, Ramune. Why are they... Why do I have like a red circle next to them? Okay, whatever. I feel like we're progressing rather slowly, but I've waited so long for this game, I'm gonna soak in every second. Yokan. Where you at, Shu? Okay, I think I'm gonna try to counter again. Okay, that one wasn't counterable, so I just dodged it. Oh my god. We're low-key fucking it up. Okay, it was stunned. I should have attacked it earlier, but I think it is my weapon durability on the left, like the moon symbol. So it does go down quite quickly. There should be a new page here. Yeah, counters. Yeah, we already read that. I wanted to see if I can see my weapon durability. Yeah, durability medium. Okay, it does go down quite fast actually. And currently we only have one weapon. I wonder if we can... Yeah, we can switch between weapons if we have more. Maybe I should even run away from some of them. I mean, they really, like, they don't drop anything or anything, right? So... Ramune. Though on the other hand, maybe it affects your ending if you defeat enemies and stuff, who knows? Oh my god, I wonder, it would be so cool if there's like a ending, like if you take a lot of like psychological damage and your sanity goes down a lot, if you get like an ending where she just, I don't know, goes full insane or something. You can restore your sanity. The Hokora, taking psychological damage will cause your sanity to... Okay. I didn't want to read it anyway. Good drink. Good drink. I wonder if this also eats up durability. I wonder if we have a boss fight coming up. There's like these weird flowers. Another steel pipe. Okay, yeah, you can see the durability here too. I think it's fine if we just let the first one that we have already, if we let it break. Can I enshrine anything? Not really. I really wanna unlock more of the talisman slots of the Omamori slots. I have like 50 minutes playtime here. I think I'm gonna keep this episode a bit longer. Hey, that kanji means water, I think. The blue one. Oh, we're back here. What promise? So it says defeat the monsters, so I think we might get some more company soon. Oh, that lag. How did I not hit it on the... Oh my god. I feel like the movesets are so hard to reach. Oh, I need to sprint mid-fight, I think. Maybe. Oh my god, my weapon is almost broken. I really... Oh no! Something just grabbed me. Was it the flowers? I really want to go for a counter, but... Oh, I could have countered that. Okay, come on, I want to counter this one. Let's go. Fuck them up, man. Surrounded by fog, the baby bird takes her first steps. We just got an achievement. This looks so cool. So 3 monsters we just defeated where her 3 friends were before, and the way she just slammed down on that monster with the steel pipe. Again, I cannot help myself, but it just reminds me of Higurashi, especially of the first chapter of Onikakushi. Okay. Where are we? Also, what's the promise that... What was that blue flash? What is that promise that we talked about? Oh, I think this is a little bit of a graphic bug, maybe? Yeah, it looks a bit weird with the fog. It looks like a very mystical place. Again, we have the fog, and we've been transported to some weird place, so I wonder if this has something to do with that gas or that arsenic. What's this? Some fox statues and some offerings. Kudzu, respected by all and the leader of the people, was wed to Pine or Pina, I don't know, yeah, probably. Plum, loved by all and always at the center of any group, was wed to Bamboo. Chrysanthemum, which is a flower who had no mate, spent their days studying under Kudzu and became known as the Sage of the East. Let the prosperity of our clan be eternal. Why does this sound like a puzzle? Because it is. Okay. We'll see how I will handle the puzzles, considering that I've chosen the hardest difficulty for them. Maybe I'll have to do some editing, but we will see. Okay, I need to probably read through that again. So we can examine the things. It says a flower. Oh, I should probably look up what a chrysanthemum looks like. But maybe this is the only flower. Ew. It's a bird. Okay. What is this? A fish? Yeah. Oh, 2 of them, I suppose. Okay, can I read the journal? Altar. Kudzu, respected. Okay, this is the riddle, the puzzle. So Kudzu was wed to Pine or Pina, I don't know. Plum, loved by all and always at the center of any group. So this has to be in the middle, right? Was wed to Bamboo. So Bamboo was the thing on the left, I guess. Chrysanthemum, who had no mate, spent their days studying under Kudzu and became known as the Sage of the East. So flower on the right, bottom right. Oops. The plum, I don't quite yet know, I think, what the plum was. The bamboo here. Because plum has to be at the center of the group. Let the prosperity of our clan be eternal. Okay, what is Kudzu? I hope I don't need to know Japanese words with it. Kudzu and Pine need to be at the top. And plum in the middle. What could the plum be? These are all animals. Plum was wed to Bamboo and Kudzu and Pine. Pine. I mean, do we even get a hint? Respected by all and the leader of the people. Okay, chrysanthemum, who had no mate, spent the day studying under Kudzu and became known as the Sage of the East. So whatever Kudzu is needs to be on the top right. Because the plum thingy is under it. So can we examine? I don't know what flower this is. Is this a pine? I don't know. I mean, we could just try it out, I guess, but I mean, isn't a pine like a Christmas tree or something? I'll just try it like this. I kind of feel like I need to luck shot the last three. I hope I did it skillfully and didn't just luck out, but hard difficulty, you say? Oh my god. My sanity. What is this lag? Am I gonna die? If the sanity depletes? Run! Don't tell me I'm gonna die when...
Ohayo. 悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い夢。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか、ひなこ。
どこ？
どうした？こっちだ。
誰なの？
But this is really cool. Really mystical. That guy also has a cool design. And I saw that he has black painted fingernails. He's gonna be popular with the ladies for sure. Also that mask, of course it's a fox. I guess it's implied that he's the Oinari, I think his name was, the fox god. But the mask looks sort of like it's like grown into his face or something on the sides. And his eyes look really mysterious. Okay, nothing to do but follow him. But again, there were some red fumes before she started going insane. Mind your step. I'm not gonna drown in this pool, am I? I wonder what would happen if I just run off track. I'm not gonna do it. Some torii gates, or the sky. You can see his blue will-o-wisp. Are you saying that I'm slow? So some stutters here and there. I read that the game is like very well, well, that it runs really well and stuff. I can excuse that. Like, it's gonna get fixed surely. It's not that bad.
あの人についていこう。
Okay, maybe I can explore a bit more after talk to him. Examine. Oh, wrong button. Oh, okay. Are these patterns symbols of some kind? I think, okay, I'm not sure. I know that kanji came to Japan from China. And I think I once read I'm really not sure, but I think I once read something about like the language of the like native, I guess, Japanese people. I'm not sure if those are the Ainu or if just the Ainu people in Japan are some of the indigenous population. But I've once read something, I think, about like their language pre-kanji, like before the kanji signs were introduced to Japan. So I wonder if this is where these symbols are from, because they kind of look like kanji, but I know that they're not. Like, I wonder what the inspiration for these symbols are. Some of them look similar to some kanji. Imagine this is a huge puzzle. Okay, so we have some similar ones, like herons or whatever. Fire, lightning. I don't know what this is. Is it a turtle? Some flowers. More fire. A tree. A dead tree. What is this bird? An eagle, perhaps? Some more flowers. I wonder if something happens if I turn all of these around. I'm just gonna try it out, I guess. Oops. Oh no, I cannot go back if I turn them around, okay. Even more of them here, a snake. We haven't seen that before. At least I think. Some oni, I guess. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, I hope this is gonna be a boss or something. This looks so cool. I think I've seen that before from like Japanese mythology or something. I don't know what it's supposed to mean though, like what the story behind it is. Just a woman with a long ass neck. Cute little cat. Is there anything that I haven't seen yet on this one? No. What is that? I've never seen this before. It looks funny. It looks like it has one eye and some clams in his hand. Oh. Hmm. Icon, a beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. The blade has been intentionally dulled so it doesn't make the best weapon. However, it does seem surprisingly durable. Okay. He said Kirasai and the subtitle said Hinako. So I wonder what that means. It's not our last name. No, it's not. Shimizu. Now our sister's last name is Kinuta. Should keep that in mind probably. The Inari statues laughing. Creepy. So sometimes they say Inari, sometimes they say Oinari. I wonder, I mean, I have read that it's interchangeable, but I wonder why. Sometimes they use one and sometimes the other. So do I need to equip the Kaikin? I guess I still have my lantern equipped. What happens if I take the lantern out? Okay, it's not that dark. Nice little knife. I could low-key go for a boss fight, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder what they have in store for us. Where did he go? Wasn't he just here? So I just remembered, in the house that we got into where we found like that bloody key, there was a door where we didn't have like the right key for or something, which was also like a really nice, I guess, choice of direction. But I wonder if like we find the right key for that one even in this playthrough, maybe if we get to backtrack, or if that's something that we get to in the New Game Plus. I know this is so random, but I just had to think of it. A journal, Fox Mask. Oh my god, it's so laggy. I think that just happens if we are loading something for the first time, by the way. A fox mask. A mysterious man who wears a fox mask. He never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you, and why are you leading me down this path? The other fox had like a ball in its mouth. It must have had something in its mouth, yeah. He said something about preparing a key. Well, he said he already has the key, no? Are we going to that house in the distance? And he fades away into the darkness. What? Investigate the shrine vault. Why did it make a scary sound? Are we gonna get jumped again? Yokan. Oh, you cannot hold any more items. Forgot there's a limited inventory space. I can just leave this here. Okay, there's a limit to how many items you can carry. Journal updated. I guess we can just use some of them for faith. There's a limit to how many items you can carry. Make sure to use items as you go. Offer them up to Hokora. Be sure to keep an eye out for special items you might come across that increase how many things you can carry. Yeah, that would be useful. Oh wait, switching weapons. Okay, so we should probably use up, like, enshrine some things. What do we not need? So greatly restores health. This one restores the current max stamina, sanity greatly. This fully restores current max sanity and retains. Okay, so it's 2 sanity items. Which one was the item that fully restores? Okay, it's this one. So I guess I'm gonna just I feel like we might not need the sanity one so much right now. Wait, but I couldn't pick up the Yokon, right? So how does it work? How do I see my items again? No. Where does it say like how many? Wait, what? 3, 4? So how do they stack? I don't get it. I guess it's like max 3 and then it takes up a new slot. That's a bit weird. Whatever, we'll figure it out as we go. I think I didn't save. I've been recording for over 2 hours already and I just have barely over an hour of playtime. I wonder how that adds up. It's locked. Look for any hints. I think I'm missing some. Oh, another puzzle. This has something to do with the thingies that we just looked at. Looks so much like some kanjis that I know, like. Okay. I feel like I've seen something like this before. Yes, over there. But it looked like we were missing one slidey thingy, no? It's 2 that are interchangeable. Are they the same ones? No. This has some flowers on them, like the doors. Oops. Do I switch my weapons with Y? Well, I guess that's useful. I don't know. Okay, I need to go back there. And there's a shortcut. Let's see the flowers. I think the ones that are on the doors. I wonder if some enemies are gonna start appearing here. Now that Mr. Fox Mask has gone. It's our doll from the opening scene. To those corrupted souls who dare encroach upon our sacred lands, may you be met with calamity and destruction. I wonder if she's like offered this doll before or something. The yokai of the carriage had their heads removed. The yokai of the umbrella, their arms. And the yokai of the kettle, their legs. Heads, arms, legs. Carriage, umbrella, kettle. Only the losses of each shall purify this corruption. No. Please let it be just one. There's a lock. Find the correct Emma. Bro. I hope I can kill him. Oh, I could have countered. Well, that's fine. I can still dodge and counter. The heavy attack of this is pretty nice. Sweet. With the knife. Are you gonna do something or? Could have countered again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm stuck on this plant. I did a perfect counter. Perfect dodge. I wasn't close enough to counter. I feel like he doesn't want to die. Maybe I need to counter him. Okay. I don't get the timing. We're so close next to him. Die. Okay. Were you the only one? Okay. Doll. Celluloid doll. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day, I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. We saw that in the opening cutscene. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away, so she threw it away. Okay, so this was a hint for the puzzle. Do we need to find anything else? Or can we solve the puzzle now? I thought... Okay, why does he not this one? That's a bit scary. I thought this guy had something to do with the puzzle because he had like a lock on his neck. Wait, there's something here. Well, I guess it has something to do with the puzzle, probably. There's so many things here, though. So there was a carriage, kettle, an umbrella. I feel like none of these things are on here. And there was a head, arm, feet, head, arm, legs. Heads, arms, legs. Yokai, yokai, yokai. Heads, arms, legs. So are these symbols always the same? Something must be off. I don't even know how I'm supposed to remember these symbols that... Okay, something must be off. So at least they're all the same on... Bro, does it respawn? Come on. Or like wake up again? You want to do something, or did I just hear another one? I think they respawn, like wake up again, which is so annoying. Bro, I already forgot. What is she? Something must be off. She always says it whenever I turn that one around. This seems right. Better look for... What? Better look for more. So like a field. And then... I don't know. This seems right. Better look for more. I mean, do it just go trial and error, or... I keep hearing weird sounds. But I cannot turn the other ones around. Can I only look on that one board? Or do I need the lamp? No. Or do I need to look in completely different places now? I think I do. Okay, so we had the, I don't know, the turtle heads with the symbol that kind of looked like a field. Maybe that's an umbrella, I don't know. I can go here now. To whomever happens to read this note, it becomes so easy if you just stop and give up. After all, you're already among the dead. Thank you. What a phenomenal tip. Wait. Okay, it notes it down. Yokai of the kettle. So that's the kettle for some reason. Okay. Dude, I'm so lost. I can go to the left and up. Okay, there's some more here. So we're missing the carriage and the umbrella and the head and the arms. Oh, that's not it. Head. Did I get something wrong? Is it just trial and error? It's not working. Okay, we've got company again. I wonder if this thing comes up to us when we do like when we turn the wrong things around. I don't know. Oh no. Oh my god, I have no stamina. I could have countered that. The stamina recovers so slowly, I think. At least it feels like it. I feel like I'm slowly getting a hang of the counter. Oh my god. Bruh. Do something. Die. I guess I'm just gonna randomly turn these around until she thinks she's found the right one. I might be too stupid for this puzzle, if I'm even supposed to be puzzling yet. Maybe I'm just searching the clues still. Actually, it doesn't even say something for all of them, that's weird. It's not working. Bro. Nothing. Something must be off. Oops. I think it was the only one of that kind. On the other one that was right? I think it was the only one that looked like the turtle head thingy on the board. So do I need to always find the one that's like differing from the rest, or? I'm not sure. I don't want that guy to wake up again, he's so annoying. Oops, wrong button. This one I haven't seen before. Oh well, I'll take that. Omamori Cat greatly decreases the damage taken while dodging. You can take damage while dodging? Fuck. Where are my equipments? I can still just equip one. No, I think we're getting company again. But again, that was the one that was looking different than the others. Dude, are we gonna get attacked any second? I think the thingy has woken up again, but I don't quite hear it. Like, okay. It's walking away. Okay then. Don't mind me. No, I think it always gotta be the one that's different than the rest. Because that cat was also just unique. Anything unique here? I don't think so. Bloodstained letter. For those who have yet to abandon hope, I've hidden the omamori that protects against evil behind the Emma-et. I can attest to its efficacy. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonged to my grandmother, and now I pass it on to you. I do not think I have much use for it now. Well, that's the one that we just found, I think, right? Could we have gotten here from above? Well, it depends on which direction, which way that door opens. What was this shrine thingy? Yeah, just freak off, dude. Okay, this one is unique. This gotta be the arms, right? Yes, okay. So it is always the unique one. One left. Journal updated. Yokai of the umbrella. Okay, we're just missing the carriage. Please tell me this is the right way for the door. I should have gone the other way first. Oh my god, we're gonna have to pass that monster again. I wonder if that's always the same one that's waking up or like a new one spawning. I think it's the same one because it's disappeared from here. Bring it on. Also, I wonder if it's smart to like sprint during battle. It does take stamina though, it seems like. But okay, never mind. Good counter again. Die. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Bro, what is this tracking? Never mind. Oops. What is that sound? Dude, I don't even remember which of the other healing items do like what, like how much they heal. Okay. Did I just completely miss the saving point, or have I just forgotten about it? I don't think I've seen it. Kudzu tea. What was the kudzu again? A slightly thick drink made by dissolving kudzu powder in water. In this region, ginger and freshly pressed juice are added to enrich the flavor. Freeze it before drinking. Slowly restores health and current max energy for a set time. Can also be used as an offering. Okay, so like a region. Okay, we're just gonna leave it here and offer something real quick. Enshrine. Do I have more space if I just offer one? I think I should, right? Yep. Kudzu tea. I'm just gonna enshrine it, I think. Oh, it also gives a lot. I think I'm not the biggest fan of like regen items, like regeneration over time. Okay, so the last one should be here. So just look for the one that's different from the rest. Maybe unlock the shortcut first, I guess. You never know if it might come in handy. Alrighty. We're looking for a carriage. I don't see anyone here. No, just the same old symbols. Another message. Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. My Yumi. I don't think we know who that is. Oh, okay, we found it. Combination lock dial. That's the one where we are missing. Combination lock's missing dial. Time to try that lock. Okay, but I'm gonna see if there's any more miss. Okay, no, I cannot inspect them. Yokai of the carriage. What an amazing drawing. Okay, so I hope that... Dude, I keep pressing the wrong button for the map. I hope that thing leaves us alone now. Oops. I would appreciate Mr. Fox Mask to help us out a bit. Oops. Wait, did she make like a note of the monster? Yes, she did. I should have looked it up instantly. Dark Shrine. So is that the name? No, it's just a place, right? Dark Shrine. I wish it said like the name of the monster here. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. Ah, I should be mindful of my footsteps. Right. Did I miss this? Yes. Scrap of paper. Mom, Dad, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I never made it up to you for being such a horrible daughter. I didn't deserve to have you as my parents. Guess I'm getting what I deserve. I think we didn't even save at the last... Okori? Oh, I forgot the name again. 125 playtime. Somehow it doesn't add up to me, but whatever. Okay. Replace the combination lock dial. So this should be easy now, right? Puzzles. She put like a bookmark in the top right. That looks cool. So the triangle, then like weird circle that looks like a basketball, and then a field, I guess, right? If that's it, then that's a very easy puzzle. That wasn't right. But why did it look different when I tried this out now? Maybe I need to look read the thingy. The yokai of the carriage had their heads removed. The yokai of the umbrella, their arms. And the yokai of the kettle, their legs. So only the losses of each shall purify this corruption. Okay, I think I need to find like the legs, the arms, and the heads in the symbols. So, and select that one at the lock. So for the yokai of the kettle, I think the one on the right should be the legs, right? Yeah, it has like 3 legs, right? So let's select this. Okay, then we need heads and arms. Wait, let's look what the arms look like in this image. Which one of them could the arms be? It's like 4. I feel like the one on the right. I'm not sure. Okay, and the heads. One of the circle thingies? I don't know. Let's go with this one for the heads, and the arms, maybe this?
なんか違うな。
No. Arms. Heads, arms. What could the arms be? It had like 4 arms, but none of these are like 4.
反応なしか。
I don't want to just guess it, you know? And also this assuming that I got the yokai of the kettle thing right. But at least for that one, like the symbol actually looks like the legs, you know? Only the, or maybe I'm not supposed to select them. Maybe I'm like supposed to omit them. Maybe I need to imagine what they would look like without the body parts. So the umbrella without the leg, without the arms. Will either, it should be the second one from the left, right? The triangle. Was only this one triangle? Yeah. The kettle without legs. Which one could that be? Not sure. The carriage without the heads. I don't know if I'm even on the right track. I mean, the yokai of the kettle could also be the triangle. It's such a weird shape, I don't know. A kettle. Only the losses of each shall purify this corruption. Which could the kettle be for the yokai of the kettle? Like, which symbol could the kettle be? Wait. So there's more symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, where did I start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 different symbols. Only 4 different symbols on the drawing. Yokai of the carriage. Had their heads removed. I mean, the symbols don't look like a carriage at all. Wait, can I read this while I'm in here? Yeah, I can, okay. Maybe go all triangle? feel like for the umbrella, it should be the second one from the left at the very least. Like the one that I already have selected. Wait, oh my god, do I need to... Because I was already confused about the order, like from the drawings, well no, in Japanese you read from right to left, don't you? So maybe that's why the carriage is on the right. Guess I could try it out, but then at the same time I still don't know which one is which. So if we assume that the top one is supposed to be the cattle without legs. Cattle without legs. This one maybe? And a carriage without heads at the bottom. I just need to look for the ones that are not on the logs at all. Triangle, circle, circle, weird. Triangle, circle, circle, weird. They're not even in the same order. Okay, I just got it somehow, but I'm not gonna lie, I just guessed. I remember the top two that I selected. So for the middle one, I chose the one on the very right. And for the top one, the second from the left. How does this make sense? Like, why was it right? I don't quite get it. Like, is the symbol for the carriage, which is the second from the left, is it supposed to mean like two heads, or which one was the bottom one? I forgot about that. I think I selected the one on the very left. No, I think I selected the second one from the right. Is that supposed to be the eye in the middle? To be honest, I don't quite know why that was right. And for the umbrella, I chose the one on the right. And that one just makes no sense to me. Because you get... Is it supposed to be something with numbers? Because you remove like 4 of his arms, but it makes no sense. Is that supposed to be the umbrella in the middle? I have no idea why that was right, to be honest. I can only guess, but not sure what I think of this puzzle, but I probably can give a better take on it if I actually know why it was right, so whatever, it's fine. Okay. God, it's so dark. That man, where'd he go? Is he hiding from me? Oh my, that's a large key. Stone key. A key fashioned from a mysterious stone. Judging from what he said, it's probably something precious.
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
The doll. Run, Hinako! Oh my god, please. Oh my god, what a perfect dodge. I didn't even see it. Can you not run any faster? What the hell? Are you serious? Oh. Please run, girl. Oh my. So much for the sanity. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't even need to press anything. Everything back to normal?
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。
He also has the flower symbol
少し
here.
歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫です。
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では、行こうか。
Just go, just go. Just. Is the monster not allowed inside? Don't tell me we have to run again, please. I don't even see what achievement I just got. Nothing popped up. I only heard the sound.
Hinako しっかりしろ。返事をしろ。よかった。お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
シュウはまだ生きてる。
サクコは無事だよな。一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ、相棒。
リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュ
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
よし、しっかりしないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
For a second, they baited us into thinking that Shu had also disappeared. But he seemed to not really, like, be worried about Rinko. He was only thinking about Hinako. Shu. Oops. Shu's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwais were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs that seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led to him learning first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacists and to fulfill his duty of becoming a member of the Space Army. Oh, the pipe really doesn't look good anymore. How do I quickly pull up the equipment? Weapons, durability low. I think it's fine if we just let it break. I didn't notice that it got this bend. I should look for a new one before this one gives out on me completely. I still do have a second one, so it should be fine. Can we take a look back at Sakuko?
サクコ、ごめん。もう行かなきゃ。
Okay, we cannot go inside. Okay, there's a saving point. Well, what does the sign say? Oh, this is where we came from, I think.